it! I had the best soliloquy and all the talking, and I was muted. Where are we? Welcome to Sunday. The cats have had snacks. I've had the best soliloquy ever to no one because I forgot to turn the mic off. Thank you, Jess. Where are we? All right, that was the best part. Oh, and Loki thinks he's gonna come have for snacks. It could be me. It's a streamer problem. It is a thing. Let me see if Loki will come over so we can have some of the best premium content on the infowebs. Welcome to Sunday. It is Ruffle Mania. Loki, are you okay? Let's see if Loki's gonna come for snacks. We are crushing it. We are the best streamers. Come on. I know you're not. Yes, Fruity had a whole bunch. Loki, come here. Okay, now. Come on. We've got round 2 at the concession stand. Here, you want to take him some? Loki, why don't you come and do tricks for treats? You love some kitties, yes. We have cats. We have a Frey of Fruffers who's hiding in the window. We have a little man. Loki, come on! Okay, we're gonna woo some Loki here. Come on, I won't look at you. I'll just give you squinty eyes. Come on. Come on. No. Okay, that's not working. All right, our attempts at premium content are kind of failing us. Oh, there's a tail. We are welcome to Streamerverse. Come on, Loki. Loki, come on. All right, let's. No. Come on. Come where your fans can see your sweet fluffiness. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. At least you're okay. Fine. No, stay. Hey.
Hey.
You know Loki gets the first. You've already had a gajillion. All right. Ay. Okay. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? It's in my hand. Come on. You boys know how to do tricks. You're smart boys. Come on. Who wants snacks? No, you're really gonna not? All right. Okay, last round. Last call. Okay. Last call for snacks. Close it. Close the drawer. Wipe my hands. All right. Where were we? Hey, Allie. Welcome. Okay. Back to Ruffle Mania. Oh, actually, Allie, that's so funny. I yesterday looked up that Peerless Bee embroidery foot. I did see one for sale. The price made me choke. Hello, Shalom. Welcome. Yeah, it was $600. American. I don't even know if that's a good price. I was like, that's a lot for a presser foot, but holy moly. Yeah, so there's one available on eBay for the sweet price of $600 plus $25 shipping. The shipping's gotten expensive. Where are we? Okay, Ruffles. the very topmost layer and the very bottommost layer are stitched down. I have marked in different colored pencil the next two tiers because pinning all that and wrestling, I'm going to lose a pin in there. B, there's so much finagling for a foot. Yes, it was $600 for that Peerless Bee embroidery hook. That foot you were telling me about yesterday. Yeah, I almost just one foot, just one. Can I pull up the listing? Let me see here, because which tab can I pull up? Let's see here. Yeah, we'll look at this. I was like, uh, doo, doo, doo. Oh, is it? No, let me pull it up on this one instead. Oh, is it gone already? Nope. Single thread embroidery, Peerless Bee. Let's see here. Let me toggle here. Doo, doo, doo. We're gonna share my screen. Yup. Window, this one, share, and let me make sure I'm actually sharing. Presentation. Yeah. I cannot, yeah. It better make me breakfast in the morning. Seriously. Yes. For this embroidery, I could not believe it. Payless B is the two. Oh, this is the A is the single. So it's not. So not only is it an outrageous price, but they also have it mislabeled. Let's see here. Let me see. Can we? No, that's. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, that's where it attaches to the machine. Yep, this does look like it only has one arm. And I like how it feeds the cording through so you can just stitch right on top. I've seen modern versions of this style foot or ways that folks tape a safety pin onto it. This is the angle to work to get a discount, series, right? You've mislabeled your attachment. It's the A, not the B. Therefore, so what type of a discount is? What is this act? I don't even know what even the A is actually worth. I was surprised to find any at all. I was like, do. Holy moly! Yeah, then it got me down the that's a borderline scam. Well, that is good to this is why I bring things to the tent because I don't always know what I'm looking at, and B, even more truthfully, I don't always know the value of what something I'm looking at is, so I check it. I'm like, Allie, please, let's just check me. Okay. Oh, the featherweight tested that added $400 to it right there. Mentioned the 21K. All right, good to know. So is it like $25 with a letter from the Queen Shalom? Yeah, seriously. Yeah, absolutely crazy. That I've not paid that much for a sewing machine, and I felt like I was paying a lot of money when I spent $350 on my not Geno. I don't have a Janome. I've got a Baby Lock Sophia 2. That is my Love-hate machine. All right, Ruffle Mania. So let me stand up and we can try to see this craziness. Here I used hem facing, hem binding for the waistband so we can string something through. And there's the end. At least having that done, I can find the top and the bottom easier because there's a lot going on here. So let's attach some ruffles. Oh, Allie's our resident encyclopedia. Yes, absolutely. We don't call Allie Darth Manual for nothing. Oh, when in doubt, hope that Allie's around for consultation purposes. And yesterday was so great, that 45 minutes that we spent at the beginning of the embroidery show figuring out how to clean inside the bobbin spring. Because silly me was thinking, saw the word spring, and I was looking for like a little coiled piece of metal, and that I didn't find one of those. So, what the next misadventure is to I'm going to start from the top and have the waistband next to inside. Bet you're glad you chose such a lightweight fabric right now. Yes, I am, because even in this lightweight fabric, the weight of all the ruffles is quite impressive. This skirt is a prop in and of itself, which is fine, but holy moly. Yeah, so I laid it on, and I like it because it's see-through, so I could lay it down on my big grid mat and mark approximately and then shimmy it around and continue. Looks like I got two. I was because then if I need to, because they're about 3 to 4 inches right now, and I figured I'd do 3 or 4 on the bottom and then just kind of like massage a row in the middle because the maths don't exactly math out, and that's fine. Anything heavier than a chiffon would have you tipping over. At this length, I actually do have. Did I pull it out a couple weeks ago? I have an orange one out of a polymoire that is also quite heavy, but she is more that skirt is more tea length, so it is also heavy, but not as long, so slightly differently heavy. But yeah, she's a beast. That is for sure. And I didn't completely when I got to the end of the 2 rows that I have fully attached, I didn't cut all the panel completely down. I just trimmed the threads in between the 2 panel pieces. I hopefully I'm done. That's why I'm taking some time to attach what we have. Where's ruffles versus skirt? So here's the skirt is all the way out of the box, and here is our doesn't even. Oh no, we saw the bottom of the machine, and this is our pile of ruffles that I have currently assembled to attach. Fingers crossed I don't have to cut and hem and ruffle anymore, but we'll find out. Oh, spectacular, Ellie. You found a Singer version made after 1906. Awesome. It is a wrestling match, Shalom. Hey, Butterfly. Welcome, welcome. Awesome. It's tax day. Yeah. Oh, how you doing? Okay, let me undo this one. Let's take a look at this. Oh, there's the link. And what I actually was trying to do was copy and paste. Control C. Almost hides you. Yes, it does. Yeah, I am. It could be Mount Ruffle more. I did laugh when I was like, let's just call it Ruffle Mania because the H and the click. Oh, first, let's see here. I'll have to look at that in a little bit. We are not. Oh, right. Loaded text. I am glad mine are done early. Ugh. Oh, April 30th, the end of the month. Yep, we are just hidden in the Ruffles. It is Infinity Ruffles butterfly. Yeah, the thought of having each tier pinned and it's like that. I'm gonna poke myself. That would incite a blood sacrifice, and I don't really feel like doing that with this fabric. Now to just find the end and make sure that we are the appropriate right side up because I did start one of the tiers at the upside down and then I undid it all. Fortunately I hadn't sewn very much. We practiced our frog stitch and ripped it and then started over again. All right, we are at a top at the edge and I'm just laying them not quite at the edge but pretty close because I know that things will get caught up in the seam when we finally get there. I have one tub of ruffles, one skirt, and I'm just going to follow my markings. And the benefit of having done not the same color pencil right next to each other is that I'm not going to get confused as to which line I'm sewing on because I could see myself doing that if they were all in the same color. I'd just be like, oh, I'm on the right line. And then look at the back and you're like, oh, that's not super awesome. Now we have a 10-minute find the beginning of the Ruffle portion of tonight's show. We kind of had it done in like 90 seconds. Somehow I found an edge. Oh, hey, Loki's under the table. Hey, sweet boy. Right. do 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 do. I can have all of this in the plastic container, and it's nice that it's squished. This fabric is also great because it really doesn't obviously show wrinkles, which is great. Right, Ellie? Sorry, no more snacks at the concession stand. The other floofs have eaten them all for today. Well, it does if I put on the zigzag attachment, but typically no, this is a straight stitch, only you have to manually make a back stitch. Oh, let's see here. From just off topic, how much snow did you get yesterday? Oh, you got icy rain. Oh, that's worse. Snow is better than ice storms, but these late March, early April snow, icy storms are terrible. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the weather we sent. It was cold. This right now it is windy. I think we've sent tornadoes on into Tornado Alley. Good times. Oh, that. What's going? Where? Oh. I forgot that I was stitching at the top and that I had put the first ruffle, I flooped it up so I wouldn't stitch on it so I could see the line. And I was like, am I upside down? No, I'm in the correct orientation. Am I in the correct orientation? No, I do have the wrong end because. Alright, let's see here. That attachment for zigzag will not and never should be $600, like 25. You have a great trick for ruffles using a zigzag. I'm sure I've got other machines that do zigzags. I just don't have that one right now. Curious, but pray tell me more, because I'm always down for learning new tricks. Okay, now I have the correct orientation of the ruffle. We've got our yellow line. Wow, this is like Mount Snowflake, but we are. Oh, I already said that. This today is Mount Rufflemore, or the misadventures at Rufflemania. All right, now I have the correct. Oh, just gonna move, slide things on over, and again. All right, we're orientated. Then I'm just gonna slowly follow my marking. So I think because with it being cut as a circle skirt, with everything being curvy, all the pins and smushing things, and it just like to cause myself interesting things. All right, so because we have no backstitch or zigzag, we are going to stitch forward a little bit and then manually make a backstitch, because all machines can do a backstitch. Sometimes you just have to do more than press the button. Okay, and I'm just trying to be careful that I keep the ruffles nice, that the top ruffle I'm not stitching down or anything funny. Let's see here. If I zigzag over cord or yarn, you can use that to gather and it never snaps. Easier to remove after you get it gathered, so you can stitch it down and then remove the cord. Oh, yes, if you're doing. Yes, that is definitely one way for certain things, because I can see myself using that technique when the fabric is super fat and isn't going to go through the ruffler foot. That is a good trick. My trick is the ruffler foot. Set to a ruffle every stitch. But she can be a persnickety girl if I'm not careful. Oh, and I need to oil her because she's been put through her paces with this project. Because then we can tuck down the top and see the very edge of the previous row is just going to sort of cover the gathered section. And I'm also just trying to make sure that I keep the fabric from getting bunched. Let's just, oh, and we're driving forwards. Wow, there's a lot to pay attention to with at Rufflemania. Let's see here. I know you're just trying to pull our strings now, Shalom. That's just a drawstring method. It's right. For most techniques, there's always a time and a place. It seems like too much work, but I guess there's something about sewing on these old machines with these old feet. Oh, yep, because you don't have a ruffle foot for Betty. That I think I have two of them. I let me look. We might be able to work something out, because I think I might have two ruffle feet for a white rotary. So, if you we find some way to contact me, and I if you really want one, I might have one to sell. Actually, I think I have more than one because I love rough. I use mine so much that I was like, I have backups. I have spears, and I know I have at least. Yes, I think you have the singular. I have all of the Singer rufflers for before 1920. I'm sure you do. You're a glutton for too much work. Fair. I yes, and that is a way to get to work around that. But I'm serious. Actually, I know I have more than one ruffler for a white rotary. Oh, oh, for the smocking. Yes, then that makes way more sense. Oh, that's right. We have to finish sewing sequins on our smocked schmata. And that way makes a lot of sense for that too, because then you can get all fluffier um your pleats to do the smocking designs. Yeah, this fabric, very, very smocking. Oh, that's punny, Allie. So punny. You can never remember that. Yeah, well, both of them involve some type of gathering. It's just how you do the gathering. And yeah, the ruffler foot, if it, to do smocking, uh, not so good. I think I would also do like a machine basting or something, especially if the fabric was super dense, thick, heavy. Wow. Phoenix, do you know words? I think I have pinned that smocking plate for the design that ends up looking like scales. That looks really fun, but I need to finish some of these big projects that I've started, and then I need something fast. Well, I'll smack you, Allie. Wow, we are getting punchy today. I guess everybody's caffeine is kicked in. I could use more, but I think I'm going to stick to tea because I don't want to get too smocktacular. Oh, I know. I agree, Shalom, that you want one of those old smocking roller machines. I keep looking at those also. I not interested. Also, another item that not interested in the price of them. They're also a few $100s. But depending on the pattern, sometimes those for some of them they make sense. Some of them I've seen where you can do the designs by stitching it in a square or different ways you go around the grids, and the pleater only goes straight line in one direction. But yar. Like one of each, please. And speaking of overpriced items, I saw somebody was selling a 1950s industrial fob that's broken and no longer in the table. $120. Silly, silly. Do. Oh, Ellie, those are hard to find. Shalom. I have been looking for the Madame Demarest one for a decade now. Oh yeah. Ah, Shalom, they are not cheap, but they give me crabby hands. Seriously. That goes in the I don't have needs, but I have wants, and I want. Yes. Well, you see more 100% complete Victorian sock knitting machines with all those tidbits. See, and that is super funny because I've seen a number of the smocking machines, but a Victorian circular sock machine, I don't see those around here. Oh, and there is another errant pin. Yeah. Oh, stop yelling. He's playing Green Plastic Army Men instead of watching the show and then swearing.
I'm watching the show too.
Are you? Did you smash the buttons on my show?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, did you? Ah, shalom. Yeah, that's called Canadian smocking. Oddly enough, I've seen right. That's that makes me giggle a little bit. I'm like, the Canadian smockers are at it again. Yeah, I've got. Oh, we looked a couple weeks ago when I was getting myself psyched up for my smocked schmata. One of the old, how's it from this? I can't remember where that like over the top smocked garment book with the patterns for the smocking plates. Oh yeah. Some of them were gorgeous, and some of them the details were not located on parts of the body that I would consider very flattering for my shape. We'll just put it at that. The diagonal smocking. Okay, let's see here. Thank you, Shalom and Ali. I think the last Madame Demarest machine was made in 1876. Yeah, probably not so easy to find certain things when folks have forgotten, unless they happen to stay in families who knew what they had and I would have treasured it. I'm like, no, this is not for sale. This is a family heirloom. Okay, just double checking that I'm not terribly off. Let's see here. Have I seen the book, The Art? Yes, is that the one that we looked at? The Art of. I think I should not click off the page where the stream is. I think this is the one we did look at Internet Archive. Oh, is it this one? No, No, I have looked at this one. The one that we were. Is it this one? Let me see. Oh, borrow unavailable. Book is only available to patrons with print disabilities. But okay. I think it is the same book. Okay. Let's see here. Allie, you think that some of these smocked garments were really made with a pleating box. Oh, that could be true. That okay. The Indian that thrifting. Wow. Isn't that okay? Yeah, cuz there was the one with the garments. This one does it look the same? I don't think this is the same book. That was where oh, it doesn't matter right now. I'll find. We'll find that over the topped garment one. I thought that was. Oh no, it's gonna bug me. All right, let me not sit on the ruffles so I squish them. Thrift books or Abe should have it. Okay. Ooh, don't bite your lip, Phoenix. Where? Let me clickety clackety. If we go to the archive, I just want. Why did they? Okay, I just want the books. Text. And smocking. No, let's just search text because we don't want. No, this book was called. Is it this? Is this the one? Let me. I don't think this is it either. Oh, yes. The one I was thinking of is called. Let me screen share now that I found it. Rumble Studio. Screen share the window. This one, share, and I want to be in presentation mode. No, just pretend to know what you're doing, Phoenix. Come on. Presentation. There we go. Let me embiggen this book. It is Smocking and Gathering for Fabric Manipulation. So you've got, let's borrow it, and we'll. This book is too much. All right, load faster. We got these cute little rosettes at the beginning of the book. And oh, I'm flipping too fast. But these are just garments with some questionable detail placement, in my opinion, but they thought they were fabulous. Got these like petals at the hips. Yeah, because these are not always on a grid. They kind of do them in different shapes. That top, we liked that one. And then at the very back, we get some very interesting ones. The yoke is cute. This, what? I don't know, this drop. Okay, stop complaining. Yeah, it's a good one. What did I say it was again? Smocking and Gathering for Fabric Manipulation by Nell W. Link. And it's available for download at the Internet Archive. Some stuff is really cute and adorable. Other stuff was just not my style, but that's fine. Because I'm also humble enough to know I'm not everyone's style either, so to each their own, and that is good. And yeah, that book was really inspiring. I really liked it. And it's got details for how to do each of the different fabric manipulations that they show on the garment. So that is also fun. Because when I was picking out, I did go down a little rabbit hole. Some of those manipulation techniques look so awesome, or just really excited by them. And then I'm like, Phoenix, you've got enough long-term big projects right now. Maybe you should finish what you've started and just like in your head plan for the next thing, but you cannot cut or start sewing anything new until we finish more of our already started, our works in progress, or our PhDs. All those projects half done need to become finished garments. And I didn't even, since I cut the panels selvage to selvage, so I'm not worried. There's gonna be, I'm just not worried. Everything's gonna be fine. There's so much going on. Nobody's looking that closely. Shalom. My theme song is I'm Not For Everyone by Brothers Osborne. I don't know if I know this one, but yeah, I learned a long time ago. I'm like, I too much work, not interested, and that's fine. Oh, I'm glad Loki's at least sitting up here. They went outside yesterday during the show, and they were seeing one of the hood cats, Luna Marbles, and Loki got upset. He attacked Little Man. There's a huge pile of cat fluff by the fence, and then Loki came in and proceeded to hide under the couch the whole rest of the day because he's sensitive. He is my feline version, embodiment of King Missile's sensitive artist. He's just my sensitive artist. Too smart and sensitive for us all. But that's why we loves him. Okay, let's try to find a little bit. I'm gonna need a bigger closet or a garment rack with some garment bags. My brain is like, let's make a couple of huge things. Getting all those rolls from when the fabric store was going out of business was both a brilliant idea and brilliant idea. Oh, Shalom, you need music in the background 24/7. It helps me even out your ADHD. Yeah, I do like background something. Sometimes I don't have it right now. I'm listening to the wind and trying not to be distracted. Sometimes I'll put music or something on when I'm during the show to listen to. It depends how I'm feeling. But seriously, if you want a ruffle foot, because they are spectacular. Oh, I hope I don't end up making you hide under the bed, Phoenix. I would feel a little bit. Allie, you are not going to make me hide under the bed. Plus, what fluff would you leave at the fence? Right? Yes, I'd just leave a giant heap of ruffles. Here lies the remains of Phoenix. May the ruffles protect. No, Allie, you're amazing. You send me down rabbit holes, put projects into my brain. I've got some paper in my sketching pencil. We should sketch some ideas for this lace outfit. And did I show this yesterday when people were here? I don't remember. We'll grab it anyway. Because I was good and I did not go and look to see if they had that 4-way stretch zebra fabric at the Goodwill because I don't need any more fabric. So instead, I bought more different boning materials that I haven't used yet. So I have 33 yards of the sprung steel in that woven easily bendy kind, and 50 yards of sewn boning. And they sent me a whole bunch of the caps for the sprung steel. So we could also... Oh, I'm sorry, sweet baby. You're right. I'll just put this over here. Try not to scare Loki and hear him like banging over his head. Many, yes. Oh, Shalom. I'm envisioning Glinda the Good Witch with her feet sticking out from under the ruffle, from under a bed. Yep, I could do that. There are many rows of ruffles. And then we'll have to go through and count because I am still. You prefer the steel. I've not used the sprung steel. I have the flat. I have flat steel and plastic faux whalebone. So I was like, well, I'm going to sew more corsets. Let's try some different boning materials. So now I've got 4 types of boning materials. 2 I'm comfortable with, and 2 I will try. I'm glad that we do have the giant tin snips because I think I would need them to trim the sprung steel. I think in my head that ribbon corset isn't going to be like the most challenging thing. Oh, Allie's laughing. When Galinda laughs, the ruffles disappear up into the dress. Ooh, don't get me in the head for convertible garments, because I. That just sounds super fun. Oh man, oh man. Okay, are we. Ooh. Also, starting at the top feels nice because the rows are shorter, so I can get to the end, which also means. Well, no, I have a little ruler that instead of marking, I will just hold up from the bottom however many and just kind of like roll it along and then stitch instead of laying it flat and marking, because I'd like to see the end of this project because I want to wear it. Oh, Shalom. Just make sure to squish down the caps really well. Okay. Oh, her feet disappear up under the ruffles. I think this dress is long enough. My feet might disappear under ruffles. Silly me thinking when I first made the first round of ruffles that I was going to have enough to do that little for my peignoir set. Is that how I say that word? That little robe and the little nightie thingy. The 1970s version, not the 1860s version, 1850s version, because same word, very different garments. Oh, Shalom, I find them least pain in the RC way. Okay, good. I'm I'm super excited just to try because I I have a couple of corset patterns in my stash that I've not tried yet. I think both of them are free from mood. And it's also just thinking about for dress bodices, if I under had enough lining layers to just have a structured built-in undergarment stuff, because boobs and needing supports so that my over the shoulder boulder holder or my boulders are not at my knees. That's the words. Oh, okay, thanks. Shalom. Yes, that's right, a peignoir. It's like, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I thought I was gonna that I'd had enough that I was gonna have extra that I could do all that, and haha, fool on me. But that's okay because I have just started to make it appear that I've used any of the fabric off of this roll, so we have plenty. I have enough on my rolls. I could just do entire collections out of each one. But I might, as a filler project, start making trim. Ah, Shalom. Yes, boobs. I'm with you, sis. Right? I can't do an underbust corset. Yeah, that. No. I I mean, I could if I put pasties on. Well, yeah, I'd need a little like. Oh, hey, dude. Let me get the pincushion out of your way and just move that. Yeah, you found snackies that your sister left? Of course you did, because you have a hollow tail. It's not my favorite style for every day. I could see if I was going to put together or might do, because in my head I'm putting together a burlesque act for myself. and, um, yeah, because then if you had like a little detachable cup bra and then pasties and doing the twirlies and all that fun stuff. But yeah, as far as a everyday like structural garment, no, I need at least a mid bust, if not a full bust or something, because I can get yeah, like them generally tucked up and out of my way and not at my knees. Oh, I hear you, honey. 36G, yep, disqualified from wearing many corset styles. I can No, we can wear a fair amount. I mean, if I have to go out on a somewhere between a 36GH, 32F. Yeah, it there's just more to squish, but yeah, the at least mid to full bust is definitely gonna do its job better. Doesn't always. It looks different, but Allie, yeah, you laugh at us. What are you doing? Go on, pooper duper. Yeah, I think that's one of the other reasons why I started sewing was to try to make bras and things because it's hard to find good support at certain sizes. Yes, a fair amount depends on the pattern, right? And it is sometimes the style, but sometimes it really is just the pattern and how much alteration it's going to take. I've been pretty lucky with the sorry, little man is distracting me. I like the Arania Black, and I managed to download her collection of corset patterns. Her reproduction ones are I'm quite pleased with. The S-bend type for the best anyway. Oh, and yes, I don't think I've done that one yet. I have, let's see here. I did the riding corset. Stop using thin straps. Stop it. Yes. Yes, Allie. I know. That's the other thing too. On brassieres, a nice thing, something to like hold up. Those little skinny things. You just dig and don't do a lot enough for supportive stuff. Free, you're falling out of your peanut. Okay, you can glower at me, girly. Do 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 do. Okay, Allie, Shalom. You've spent lots of hours looking at the Symington collections. Those ones are fun too. They need to be wider for best comfort and take the support and stress. Yes, that is so for sure. Because when they've got size and they've got weight, and to support that on a quarter maybe half-inch strap at best, it just pulls and is not nice versus a nice 1.5 inch, maybe 2 inch, depending on how much space you have between neck and shoulder tip. Just distribute that weight more nicely. And I like a cross back versus a straight back, but yeah, I know. They're just, Allie says the skinny straps are just standard or even just tradition, right? So nice to be able to just make whatever you like in the shapes that you like. Shalom says the S-bends have a nice hip shaping too. That is true. I like. Oh, where was I going? I like the night. Is it the 1906? Like her viola riding corset. That one's. I might remake that with the sprung steel. And then what's the other? Oh, I did the mid bust one in the pink silk. I haven't worn that one in a little while. But yeah, I've got, I think, two different mood patterns, and I always forget that they include the seam allowances, I think. I wish they would just say as a reminder, because I always forget and then things don't end up the right size. Excuse me. But if you're for the mood patterns, they're free ones. If you do their pants and you are vertically challenged, be prepared to do a lot of alterations, because by the time I adjust for the length, the whole shaping of the leg is off and weirdly not proportional and funny. Ah, Allie, yes, true shalom. The wire has the wire less gave the wire has less give with the heat of the body that make the fake whalebone conform with time and the body heat. Yeah, not your favorite. I don't mind the plastic ones because they do form. Mine are completely the ones with my plastic are all like they're definitely shaped to me, versus actually which is most of them, because I this flat steel does really does not mold. So I think the sprung steel, I'm guessing, is going to be just this like perfect compromise of bendability without completely misshaping the garment over time. But we'll see. And I have to pick a pattern because I will probably do one I have not stitched yet. Phoenix, you can't be talking like that. You need to finish the corded stays before you make a new corset. You silly, silly goose. And did I say this out loud yet? Clippity clappity in the downstairs section, your guesses for the amount of yards of ruffles that are going to be attached to here. Because I don't know, and I think that would be funny. Yeah, not your fave. Shalom. Royal Black makes phenomenal patterns, but a little pricey. I don't know. Oh, yes, Royal Black Couture. Because didn't she do? She's Polish Slavic. Did the pressing tutorial with Bernadette a couple years back. I have a hard time paying money for patterns because I know the amount of alterations I'm going to have to do, and it makes me grumpy to pay for something to basically not end up with what where that everything is so different. I just, I don't like it. Oh, they're on Etsy. Okay, I'll take a gander and see. Let's see here, Ellie. Yep, the sprung steel is mid-range, like I say. The hip for some corsets would need more structure to flare out, for instance, to work with the garment, and over the top for the right silhouette. Yes. And I like something that's not Barbara Black Couture. She's Austrian. Okay. I think that's the one. Probably. Yes. Okay. Oh, three brains, and we like coalesce. We're like, and this, yes, 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 yes. Okay. Austrian. Okay. My ear sometimes is a little bit off. But yes, her pressing tutorial was great. And oh, spectacular. Oh, she did that pad stitching on the tailor's horsehair canvas. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, you know everybody. You could just do 6 degrees of Allie. Who needs Kevin Bacon? When we have Allie, she never shows her tailoring items, only the corsets. Interesting. Is there words? Is there are there's I'm guessing that there's folks who are still very protective of their tailoring trade secrets, that they're like, This I'm comfortable sharing off to the world, but this, no, this is a stitch too far. The world can't know how to do this. She did what now? I need to hear about this. I know, now I'm gonna have to go back and like scroll through old videos because I'm weird like that. Maybe we'll get the deets. Ooh, we're almost at the end of this row. And then I'm just gonna trim in between the panels and we'll start at the other one that I have marked. This is, after all this work, this is stitching so much faster. I'm like, am I gonna have enough to sew today? But we haven't attached all of the panels, so we'll be here a little while. Oh, Ellie, she is great at the tailoring. She is super focused on corsets, though, and that is her business. Fair. Okay, that makes sense also. Yeah, because those... Yeah, I'm not good enough. I'm just barely passable to pretend to make stuff for myself in that realm. I'm not the teacher. I'm the Padawan, and I let Darth Manuel walk me along. Yep, she's made them for famous singers and such. That is that's not a goal of mine, but that is talented. Oops, there we go. I'm just trying to get gooder, like my English. Oh, I need to speak better because then I'm just gonna laugh at myself at that silly sign from the Chipotle that where they couldn't spell vinegar and yeah. Vinegar's only got one G, kids. Shalom, be right back. Your health spawner screeching. Oh, okay. Well, that's one way to phrase them. Nope, my cats are all napping. Oh, do. Right. Yeah, that was pretty funny, Jess. That's quite the description for them. Yeah, we're almost finished with this row. We'll go back, do the other row I've marked, and then I'll do a row or two from the bottom upwards, and we'll just kind of like meet in the middle. And fingers, toes, legs crossed that I have made enough ruffle. Because I could have done maths, but why? I think it would have been more torturesome to know how many I needed to cut and to get through than to just do what I did and just fly by the seat of my ruffles. Oh, Jess, did you have oodles of fun at the quilt show in Vegas last weekend? I don't think I... That looked... Did you make that cow quilt? That was super cute. And... Oh, we are... I can find an... Where is... Oh, hold on one second. Remember to... Okay, and I remembered to unmute. Oh, I can't believe I gave the best soliloquy this morning, and then of course I had everything ready and then Jess, thanks for making sure I unmuted myself this morning. Ay, ay, ay. There's the end. So I'm just trimming in between. I don't want all of it to fall apart, but I figure once I do the first line of stitching for the French seams, then I can trim the ruffle back because I know that nothing's going to unravel. And I'm still going to be handling this just enough that I don't need to take any. We fly by the seat of the sewing machine bench, just enough. Oh, do it again. Hold on a second. Okay. Spring is springing late, and my allergies don't know what they're doing. Like, I need to throw the windows open, and then that also is my problem. The joys of an allergic constitution. Thank goodness for Benadryl. Alright, we are closing in on 3 tiers stitched. Oh, good. I'm so glad you had an amazing time. It looked like you had that it was good fun. Chunky. Oh, so much inspiration and projects you want to make for sure. Nothing beats the tour guide that showed all the corners of Vegas, right? Oh, I'm sure. You got the tour of all the best thrift shops. Yeah. Oh, funny. Well, this length was quite fortuitous. We ended and started right pretty much at the end. Oh, you made Lacey May your Highland Beauty. That was a spec. She was a beauty. Cute. Yeah, me one of the William tells tours. Oh, that's funny, Ellie. Yeah, that's good. Oh, silly, but it works. It's true. Talk your ear off. You know where the best greasy spoons and thrift store, secondhand stores are in all of Vegas. Oh, don't you fudge muffin brownie cakes. That's true, Ellie. Tells you where everything is. I wasn't listening and did not hear the bobbin run out. It didn't run out. What's wrong here? Oh, thought there was cats underneath my bench. No, it's just my roll of fabric. Phoenix, you are one silly kid. Okay, where's... Oh, get back here. Alright, take two. Let me... Where... Oh, not that much. Okay, well that's... 40. Oh. That, however, was less than fortunate. Let me go dig around and grab the mic stand really fast, because we're professionals. Right. Okay. All right, we're throwing down the gauntlets now. I'm sure, Jess. Okay. Okay. I think we're back in business. I know. Also on the mic stand it says, don't put on a curved surface. And you know what's got a curved surface? This sewing machine table. But, okay, stop hitting stuff, Phoenix. This is not the... Oh, never mind. This is Rumble Smackdown. Ruffle Smackdown. Scratch whatever I was just going to say. I'm actually just telling the truth, and we are smacking down the stitches. Hardcore. We'll just backtrack and... Oh, Ellie, yes, we are having a collapse due to the mass of those ruffles. Yes, this is a dangerous task. Please do not attempt this at home, folks. This is true. Ellie is so correct. Yes. Have mass ruffle destruction. Oh, I shouldn't laugh about destruction. I love the sound of the spring on the mic stand. Oh, good. It sounds like a horribly out of tune piano or guitar. Oh, yeah. The circus where all the clowns, the clown will keep you in stitches. It is an ominous, yes. I know, I didn't know sewing ruffles was going to be so hazardous to my health and studio space. But the mass that this project is, it's quite... Ellie, I don't think your guess of 59 yards of ruffles is going to be enough. Dove guessed 269, I think. I'm guessing somewhere in the at least 100 range. I am curious, though, to see how many this is going to be. Oh. Oops. Alright, well, I guess... Sorry that the angle is just the machine engulfed in ruffles. I don't know how to lay everything without it making a mess, because I keep trying to push the skirt, and then I am just pushing it into the mic stand and trying to make it fall off again. But fortunately, no blood sacrifices have been required on this project, so that I'm calling a win. I think for the waistband, I have some of those strips of the white, and I will go through and use the bias binder foot to just stitch them into perfect little strips. All right, last few inches of ruffle number 2 from the top. Oh, Allie, and this is why I want to make Singer irons and an outside table and an inside table to the left for larger stuff like this. Yes, I 100% agree. Back this idea. I think that's brilliant. A third hand wouldn't help either. Wouldn't be bad either. Except true. I guess I could get 2 more hands if I asked nicely enough, but all right, let me find the top and we'll not throw my mic stand overboard. Yeah, because even it's hazardous having it floop forward because there's been more than once where I've accidentally had too much fabric in front and then it slides down onto the treadle and I'm treadling on it. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it looks like there's a couple spot or one spot. What the? That bobbin, it's not right. See, that one is all what? We are chewed up. Yeah, the hard part is making sure that on the back side I keep everything as flat as I can. I don't have any. Yeah, it's mostly smooth. I was just double checking to make sure I didn't have any spots where it was like super chunked up, not nicely, because I'm trying to not stretch it too much, but keep it flat in all directions while I get the ruffle attached. Okay. Taking my chances. If I was less cavalier, I think I would pop in a full bobbin, but I think I have enough to sew one more tier. And then I really am going to need to change bobbins. So we have 2. So we'll do the third one and then flip it around and work up from the bottom a little bit because, as I said earlier, I just placing them sort of by measurement and sort of by feel. Okay, now we are on to we're at the red line district, folks. Strap in because this is coming in hot. Yeah, see, on the front you can't tell. There's so many layers and so much fabric. Like, I want it to be nice and good with also the grace of nobody's going to be looking that close. So I'm trying to always do better, but also not schwitzing my pants either. Now where didn't Phoenix, how did you cut an edge and then lose it? There we go. Is this You're the wrong side. Do 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 do. Do 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 do, 'cause I'll ruffle over you. Did I do that one upside down? No, that's right. Okay, maybe this isn't. This is not the ruffle you were using. That's the skirt. This is like a bad comedic act. Where, ruffle, ruffle, who's got the ruffle? Nope, you're attached already. Okay, skirt. Yeah. You sit there. There we go. Hey, oh, Loki, fluffy baby boy. Found it. Now, if I can just find my way back to. There we go. Our faux straight lines. Where did that pin come from? Also, some of my pins, when I was unpinning things, they were just didn't feel smooth. They were just trying to catch on the fabric, and I did not enjoy that sensation. Maybe before the next time we sew with our actual proper nice silk, maybe I'll invest in some real silk pins. Why did I want to say silk pens? Okay. Okay. Oh, all right. Let me just start sewing. This is because I think 1, 2. I think I need 2 more. I'm gonna need 2 more rolls of ruffles. 1, maybe 3 more. I need one down here. No, I think I can get away with 2 more, but all right, Phoenix. So this red line, then we can. Then you can reevaluate. All right, faux lock stitch. Check. Oh, not too bad for an hour and a half worth of stitching so far today. And I'm on the right side. All right, just quadruple checking because I do not want to frog any of this. Yeah, this is going to be a spot clean project. There's no way this could fit in my sewing washing machine. This can't fit in my sewing machine as I'm sewing on it. What are you doing, Phoenix? Stop being a weirdo. I thought that this year I was going to make pisanki, which are Ukrainian Easter eggs, though there's a Russian version, Polish version. It's kind of a Slavic egg dyeing technique that is a variation on a theme of a wax resist. Oh, teen sister drama. Yeah, yeah. Hi. Yep, that was a time long, long ago. The cat fights of all cat fights. Oh boy. Oh, just best drama ever. Yeah. Where's the popcorn and a cup of tea? Who needs to watch TV when they've got sibling drama to be amused over? You know, I went through and we canceled the Netflix because, I need to finish watching, what is it, Little Siberia? It is, they're in, not Finland. Yes. It's a Finnish movie on Netflix, and it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but Dub is like, I don't know if I understand what's going on. Well, she took my bathing suit. I knew it was her. I didn't. Yep. My muddy crystal ball says it's in the dirty hamper where you left it, and your sister didn't touch it at all, unless I'm wrong. But that's what my reading says. Guesses. My prognostications. So I can't yell if I lose my stuff. I know I'm the one who lost it, and it's usually in my drawer or someplace buried and tucked away because I generally don't have gremlins stealing my clothes. Yep, that's what my crystal ball says too, hopefully. Yep, I may have had a few experiences along the way here and there. So now I can yell at my husband, but I know he doesn't steal my clothes. I put them in the wrong place. Even when I get all huffle-puffly and I'm like, no, Phoenix, there's only one person who fudged it up, and that was you. Oh, oh, it's in the bag with the wet one, with the wet beach towel. Oh, yep, yes, that, right where it was supposed to be, where it just never got managed the last time. Yep, that makes sense. Yep, sounds exactly right where it was, would have, yep. Truths. Oh, now I just want to go to the beach. But it's not warm at the beach right now. Not that the water at the beach on this coast is ever warm where I am. I just want to hear see tide pools and be outside at the beach. Okay. What's everybody working on this weekend? Any fun projects, or are we just avoiding adulting? Oh no, I heard some taxes going on. That's peak adulting. Ugh. Over it. Shalom. Same kid also needs to find her lunchbox that hasn't been seen since the day before spring break. That's gonna be so pretty gnarly. Let me. Oh, gross. The backpack or. Oh, see, I did because I bought one. I have one, and then I got one from Fred Here, Shalom. Look at this. I have two. I might even have a third one. That is in the locker. It's gold. Right. If it, yes, it's in like the backpack or the locker. But I have two rufflers for the white rotary. So if you want to claim one. Oh, that's a year. Oh, I bought it for $3. Well, this bag is kind of mucky, but yeah, one came with my set, and then I ruffle enough that I bought a second one. So yeah, I've got a collection of ruffling feet. So I don't, I don't offer things if I can't deliver, but definitely a possibility, right, Allie? Yeah, it could. Oh, that locker's gonna stink. I don't miss those days. So I am kind of over having a day job that's the same all year round. There's no spring breaks or summer vacations or anything like that. Oh well, I did it to myself. Did it to yourself. It's true. Okay, now I'm going to want to go and listen to the OK Computer album by Radiohead. Just be off in a Tom York moment. Oops. And I keep sitting on parts of the skirt. This this is going to be amazing. This already is amazing. Maybe as if I don't need another corset, but we could do a little corseted bodice thingy to go with this petticoat. So we could wear our new blue chemise and bloomers because I haven't worn those yet. Ah, Shalom. If it is, it's making a pit stop in the driveway to get to the hose before it comes inside. Fair. Yes. Oh, just turn the hose on. Our hoses are still covered up because they say it's supposed to be in the 20s in the nighttime. A couple days this week. They're still getting snow warnings up in the mountains, but nothing here in the valley right now, but that is fine. I don't know if our basket of ruffles looks any smaller yet. I know that it does. As I keep like refluffing it, it doesn't feel smaller. I almost was gonna lay on the floor yesterday and bury myself in ruffles and have Dove tape a picture like the kids who are buried inside of the leaf mountains, and I was just going to be buried in the Mount Rufflemore. I'll just have to take a cute cupcake picture when we're finished because I make all these things and then forget to take photo shoots of myself. Oh, let's see your butterfly. You're on break. What did I miss? Ruffles and more ruffles. I am stitching ruffles to the petticoat. Yes, you are more than welcome to take this skirt for a spin, butterfly. Yep, we are finally to the attaching the ruffles phase with our fingers, toes, knees, heads, and shoulders crossed that I don't need to cut and sew more ruffles. But our right. Oh, she thinks she might have 2,000 yards of it. You think you've got Oh, I don't think I have 2,000 yards. You think there's 59 yards. I I think there's 100 yards, not 2,000. Dove thinks there's 269, and we are soliciting more guesses. Oh, yes, Shalom. I do keep whipping air into it every time you touch it. It's like frosting. They just get more floofy. It's true. I'm making meringue, ruffle meringue cupcakes. Except I'm also getting confused. Where the skirt ends, the unattached ruffles begin, and trying to not stitch something together the wrong way. Okay, and we've been. Did I find a knot? All right. I think I not tore, put a knot into there. Butterfly's gonna. Okay. I should get some paper so I can write these down. The guesses. Let's see here. Allie has got 59. Dove, you've got 269. You said 269. I've got 100. Butterfly. I think 104 is reasonable. It is like cake frost. Oh, that third hand clamp might be a great way for finding the start again. Yes. I'll take frosting for 105 yards, please. Okay. I got my notepad. We'll see. If we get them all stitched, then we can count them down. If not, we'll have to wait till Wednesday. And I guess I should keep stitching. Yeah, because those cute little like hummingbird little delicate ones would not be enough. I'd need a hemming vulture to help hold all this. Maybe can I get a hemming eagle instead? Either one. I needed a hummingbird of prey. Oh my gosh. If nothing else, I'll just continue to make laughter. Butterfly Phoenix, I have 102 subscribers. Yay! I know when there was just a few of us. It is coming along. We are sewing on. We are on our way to 500 on 2 different platforms. We're a little bit closer on a different one, but we are finally over 100. You are right, Butterfly. You've been here since there was like 50 of us. We keep growing, keep showing up. One day I too will stream as many hours as William does, just at different times. I did have 103. Somebody like bounced, but that's all right. Oh, and I have a knot. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you don't have to work, Butterfly, but I know I had to take a phone call at 4 o'clock in the morning, or just a C clamp and clamp that to the table at the start point. Wouldn't be really holding much, only to find the start point, but that could be helpful. No, wait. Okay, don't put my feet on the treadles while I wear. Oh. You're wrapped around the box somewhere. Okay. There. Now we have a ruffle snarl. Unwind. Okay, I think I'm going to unwind a little bit, stitch a little bit, and it's true. Sometimes you get bounced and it's not us. That's our. I don't worry about it, Butterfly. I don't. And I do know that the tubes do that because there was we had like made it to just almost 100 like this time last year, and then YouTube bounced to like 15 people, and it put me back down to like in the 60s. I was like, okay, at least I'm hardwired in today and yesterday and figured out how to make that happen. Because when I couldn't connect to the internet, I was just like, does somebody think that my sewing is that subversive that I'm just being blocked from streaming? It's like, how can I improve my streaming and stitching skills if I can't connect to the internet and can't stream? Very, very disheartening. But we've been back. Fingers crossed that I can get this mofo finished today. And then Wednesday, instead of a work in progress show, maybe we will start something new or finish up something super old. Shirtwaist, I see you. I see you. Because what is it? April is Sew April Blouse, where the challenge is to sew a blouse out of a woven material, no stretches. So, can I get the shirtwaist that we started tucking last year finished? Am I considering scrapping the Irish crochet motif, or not scrapping, but why make one over the top lace yoke when we can have two, and to use some of the techniques we've been learning through the Singer instructions for art embroidery and do a machine embroidered yoke as well as the Irish crochet yoke. We can show off more types of lace making skills that we are practicing. I'm not completely masterful yet on the machine embroidery, but the crocheted lace that I'm more comfortable with. But I think I've been asking to learn how to crochet for maybe like 40 years now, so it's been a little while. Yeah. I hope I have enough ruffles. I hope I have enough ruffles. And I'm sitting on our skirt again. On the ruffles again. Do 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 on the ruffles. Oh, that does not work like the way I wanted it in my head. All right, on the road to 4. That's right, Phoenix. Then the yoke can be on us. Yes, you are correct, Allie. The yoke is on you. Because we could do that white, or do I have a cream colored that matches? I'm sure I've got fabric. I can pick something out and we can design a lace yoke motif. Because why have lots of shirts when you can just have lots of yokes and just switch them out? I didn't know that Singer book had fake Venetian lace, and you saw some of that when you were a kid. It was so intricate. Right? It is super fancy. I'm surprised the amount of techniques that are in that Singer book because I've heard of many of them from my perusing of either crocheted lace, because some of the techniques are from there, and right, butterfly. I know that book is something, and I will take the fake Venetian lace because to do it by hand without the machine. Mm-mm. Or even the one that we were doing that with the cross hatches and the stitching with the fancy open meshwork one. Doing that, I tried that by hand. It takes freaking forever. Slightly, but marginally easier. The one with the laying down on the cord, that is gonna need some more practice. Allie, I hate to say it. Well, not really, but you could embellish with open work flowers, but in matched thread to the garment on the yoke. Yes. Oh, that's an idea. Because we've got the tucked sections. I do have enough of that fabric that I could use that and then cut away. Okay, I'll talk out loud while I think. Because you know what I do have also is we have the white tulle. I have white tulle and I also have that pumpkin orange tulle. We could do flowers. We could put the yoke on the mesh as the foundation and work flowers on that. That would be cute. In corresponding flower colors. Tea time. Tea timer. Yeah, this skirt is also going to be a workout. It's a prop. It's a costume. It's a misadventure. It's a good choice. I hope I have enough. But I won't know until we've stitched enough. Stitch on, stitch on. Do, 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 do. Wow, I am just making up all sorts of ridiculous sewing silliness. I know how fortunate that I live stream all of this chaos so that everybody can enjoy a good laugh with me. Good job, Phoenix, not keeping your talents all to yourself. That's a great idea. Right, yeah, to do it on the mesh on the tulle, I think that's a good idea too. Because it's gonna need if I do it on the water soluble stabilizer, it's gonna be scratchy, and that won't feel nice. Not that the tulle is gonna be the nicest feeling either, but it's just the yoke. It's not a huge piece. And we haven't sewn flowers and we haven't done embroidered flowers in a while. So I can sketch something out, and then I can either have a template or just do my rough. No, don't keep your feet on the treadle when you're not paying attention to your feet. Okay, we've unrolled a little bit more. I wonder if this is the one that I had rolled up into I wound it into a ball of ruffles to attempt at organization, but it's chaos until they're attached. Now I have to look up how to do the Moulin Rouge can dance. Yeah, because it's got like a taupe, a teal, and a purpley color in that fabric that spent all those weeks tucking. And I remember Allie saying that I can get away because I know I have enough for the front bodice. I am going to use the untucked for the back so that it's smoother. And then I know I'll have enough because on our reference image, there's also some tucked sections in the sleeve, but that they shouldn't be too much because they're not using that for the Lego mutton section, and we don't have giant forearms. Or mismatched one giant forearm and one normal. Never mind. All right. Oh, Phoenix, don't push the bottom of the skirt overboard because you'll throw your mic overboard again. Oh, I'm trying to. This project makes me want to have sewer face, which is the equivalent of gamer face, and we don't do this. No, we try to sew with. We're not catching flies in our mouth as we're sewing. We can smile, look pretty, and stitch away. Stitch away, stitch away, stitch away. Oh. I'm sorry for the terrible serenading this morning. Oh, I guess it's not even morning anymore. It is well into afternoon. Okay. Oh, where? Untuck back. Perfect. Yes, I was just reminiscing that I have white and orange tulle that we could use as a background for the yoke. And I also was gleefully reminding myself, I probably only need to make a fancy front yoke. The back can just be plain and untucked because nobody's going to see the back, especially if I've got a jacket or a waistcoat on. Not that I have patterns for those put together yet either, but if we don't plan it, then we won't have any idea what we're working on. Okay. Don't push too hard into the mic stand. So I might also have some just like plain, like a crew muslin that we could do the yoke on, or the mesh, or we could do the Irish crochet. We could do one on the orange tulle and then another one. We can just make a collection and just interchange them. So we don't feel like we're wearing the same clothes every day, just 3 times a week. All right, we are almost... No, don't say words before you're ready, Phoenix. Just be quiet and sew this row. Oh, shit. Oh, cockamamie. Don't cut the ruffles. Oh, Phoenix. Where... Are you pooping the bed on me? Okay. I should not have been so cavalier when we started this row, and I still got bobbin thread in here, but we're gonna put in a fresh, fully loaded bobbin because that one's broken twice and there's not very much on there, and we have a few yards of ruffles to finish attaching. That was not going to be enough bobbin thread. Okay, stand up for a second. Wait. Oh, silly pudendal neuralgia. It's no fun. I don't like thinking I'm going to need to get one of those donut seats cushions for my chairs. That I'm not ready for that. Unless we could spend the next couple weeks just standing and stitching with Brunhild, which she does need some love and attention, and I've been promising her for a while that we'd dote on her. Because I just threw out my old pair of slippers, so I do need to sew a pair of leather house shoes because just because that's what I said I was gonna sew. There's my lines. Glad the colored pencil hash marks do not they don't rub off easily like the chalk. Alright, we'll just there we stopped stitching. Okay. So much for getting all excited that I was almost done with that tier, but alas. You think donuts are a great plan, a dozen should do. Yes, I would like a maple cream glaze or a maple cream with glaze on top, a bear claw, and with the almond, an apple fritter, Boston cream with the cream, not that whipped white one. Okay, I'm not gonna go through the litany of my donut order. Jiminy Christmas. And the most difficult to find where I am, cider donuts. But it's also not the right season for cider donuts. But there's never a wrong time for cider donuts. Oh, what? Where is the ruffle hiding now? There we go. Okay. Getting so excited by chit-chatting that I'm forgetting to listen when I muck up my bobbin thread right now. That's alright. Just casually restitch this whole line that I thought was perfect. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yesterday we made Scotch eggs for dinner and then had extras for breakfast. So good. I do like me them. Okay. Just casually restitch all the stuff. All these stitches. There we go. And I'm just trying to be careful every tier we get because there's just more fabric and it's harder to see, and I'm just afraid I'm gonna flub something up somewhere, but so far everything's been within the margins of error. We'll go with that. It's pretty windy outside though today. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is going to be so swirly and fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't wait. And then as I'm finishing this, like being sick of doing rolled hems, I was like, oh, we've got that purple and gold striped and a whole that as long along with the brown solid. I was like, wouldn't that brown be nice as the trim if we did some of the box pleated trim details for like a paneled walking skirt with some type of a jacket thing. Like mix up some of the mid 1850s details on a more 1890s to 1910 silhouette. Because why not? Oh no, this the teen. No, yeah, because the teens are more flat. That's not what I'm thinking. When like things were still curvy. I'll have to go through my idea book and then do some sketches. We're not there yet, Phoenix. You are 3 projects deep. You can contemplate, but you cannot cut fabric for anything yet. Unless it's for a mock-up for your shirt waist, because that... Oh, okay, let me just free that section. How did I do that the first time and not... Whatever. Phoenix, just shush up and keep stitching. What's going on? There we go. Sorry, I needed to just quadruple check that I wasn't more that my tear wasn't insane and the membrane twisted. There we go. Yeah, awesome camera angles of a giant pile of ruffles. Oh, did you, Ellie? I wouldn't even do a mock-up. I would complete this, then use that for the inspiration. We could do that. Yeah. Oh, that's true, because yup. I like the way you think, Ellie. Who needs a mock-up? Because because I've got a blouse, a pattern with the darts the way I like it, and those ones I am learning that those shirtwaists were like fitted but not fitted. So, because for some reason I was dreading like putting on all of my undergarments to take new measurements, and it's not like I'm scared of my measurements. So, yeah, to heck with mock-ups. To the shirtwaist it is. And this petticoat will look super cute. Because then we can use. Oh, you know what? We've got all those different circle skirts, but we'll make a walking skirt to go with. And we don't need to mock that up. We just need to cut panels and throw trim at it. So I've got a sleeve pattern that I like, so then I can just trace it and puff it up at the sleeve cap a little so that we've got. I don't want like the most giant Lego muttons. I want like a baby lamb. Yes. And now I want a mold to make a butter lamb. Breen, where did you go from Lego mutton sleeves to butter lambs? It must be springtime, and I'm thinking of all the Slavic treats from the market in Buffalo. Do people have butter lambs where they live? Is this just like a Western New York thing or a East Coast thing? Because they used to have them all the time, and now, when I was little. I'll have to look this year. Have they have butter lambs at the market? I haven't thought to look, but for some reason I want a butter lamb. Just because they're cute. They taste like butter, and they're shaped like a lamb. My favorite type of humor, literal. I'm just trying to figure out this figuratively things. Yeah, no mock-up. Complete this thing. I am inspired by this skirt. And I think a fun little like evening bodice would be nice. And then I can try the sew-in boning. This is like thick but not too thick. All the fluffiness this outfit is going to have. Because then we've got all those sequins. I need to figure out. Oh, Phoenix, you're talking about these giant projects, and then we're like, and we're going to sequin for an entire month. Is May going to be make it sparkle? Oh, actually, okay, done. May, we're only sewing sparkly things. So I'm giving myself a month to plan. Or, I mean, plan to review my project list from the beginning of the year and mark some stuff off. I don't think our tucked shirtwaist needs any more sparkles, but I'm sure there's lots of other things on that list that needs to be bejeweled. And we'll start with the hand sewing. We won't break into the E6000 yet. I'll huff my pencil first. Okay. try not to get too excited because so far we haven't had any like horrible disasters at this stage. But I don't like to get too excited because we're not finished. So there's still time for something. So I think the bobbin breaking is only like, that's not even a disaster. That's like, yeah, you probably should have changed that. And that was avoidable. You did that to yourself, Phoenix. You did that to yourself. And I really am going to have to listen to OK Computer. That's twice I'm trying to make references to that song. Okay. Later, Tom York. I see you. Yes, that's true, Allie. That E6000 is for special occasions. That is the special glue. Very, very special. Because then my brain is jumping to the heat set rhinestones, but I don't have one of those heat set tools or the ones where you use the tool and punch them in, that they're on in the little, like, trivet is not the right word. Little crimpy things for them. But I don't have those tools either, and it's fine. We'll figure it out. There will be a project for that. That E6000 has been around. This will be the 3rd year that we've had it, so it probably does need to get used up in case it dries out and or goes bad. What are you doing, dude? Are you gonna come up and help me, or are you just gonna look at my pile of ruffles? Okay. You can just look at the pile from the floor. I think this one is going better than the orange moire one that we did, but that was a couple years ago now, so we've pretended to get better at our stitching skills. And I don't think I took the time to mark. Did I mark lines for that, or did I pin it, or did I just haphazardly, like, stitches to the walls, just attach it? I guess I could go back and rewatch that stream, but that's alright. Okay, now we are actually towards the end and everything's attached. Then we'll take our short little 6-inch ruler, move to the bottom, and try to meet in the middle. Man, if I get good at this, we could see all those girls needing their quinceanera dresses, because those are giant cupcake dresses also. Ugh, but angry teenagers and their parents, that sounds like a nightmare. I don't think that would be my best plan. Okay, Phoenix, just drive the right direction. Oh, Ellie, you are going better. Yes, go back and look. I just pulling that garment out of the cupboard. I was like, wow. The amount of rolled hems that I just was like, nah, it's fine. Oh yes. Thank you so much for that. And it's, if I did not do any improving in the 3 years that we've been sewing live, something would be wrong. Oh, let's see here. Well, I do still ever try to force my way through your bobbin to get Your bobbin got the better of you today this way. Yes, I am still cavalier with checking bobbins, but is there any? But I'm sure, actually, I take that back. I'm sure there's somebody who always, at the beginning of every seam, checks to make sure that they've got enough thread in their bobbin. And I am still notorious for completely underestimating the amount of time something is going to take me, even though I have been attempting, when I in my head guesstimate time, like there's the initial time, like, oh, I think this ridiculous petticoat should have taken me 6 hours. And I've stopped counting how many hours in we are. Because I've been attempting to, when I have my first guesstimate, like double it and then add a half. So 12, 15. I have put in more than 15 hours, I think. I guess if I wasn't streaming and just stitching, maybe a little bit faster, but this is more fun. Definitely gotten more brave in the projects and just, yep, every project we get a little bit better. I don't try to make it perfect because then I would never start, but I always try to make sure I learn something through every project. Which, I like that goal. Okay, in this project we're going to learn not to shove our mic stand overboard twice in a show. This is kind of like a hoarder project. Like, everywhere is filled up with ruffles, and there's just like tiny little work surface that I can that is flat and I can see what's going on. Everything else is a giant ruffle heap. Oh, the outside is distracting me from stitching these ruffles down. Ruffle, 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 ruffle all the way. No, it's not going to work. In my set socks. Alright, stitch it. I know, I do need to, one of these days soon, I need to stop seeing it. We're going to do a couple pre-records, and I need to pop by Williams on a Saturday because he keeps being earlier on those nights, and it's been a hot minute. Too long. Should go visit over there with y'all. Wow, I'm not from the South. Don't do that y'all thing, silly kid. Oh, I see the end of this row in sight. Oh, we're almost there with this row. I hope I've cut enough and ruffled enough to finish this project. Oh, he's sitting over in the other side of the room playing green plastic army men on PlayStation 1 with the audio on, and I'm like, who's talking over there? It's just the video game in my ear hole. But the music is better for my ear holes right now than Medal of Honor, because that music is kind of stressful. I'm just straightening out the ruffles just a little bit, not that you can see it, but I am. Let me. Okay. Alright, there's the end. We're just gonna trim the threads and going to so I'm gonna throw my snips. Wow, the things are getting slow, squiggly. When we get to the end of this row, And there, that seems less. I don't know what's going on. The internet, internet. Came down, ladies, sing that song. All right, we have 1, 2, 3 at the top 4. Ruffle Rose done. I hope there's only 2 more to go. There might be 3. All right, let's. Oh, no, I. All right. Where did I throw this? Oh, stand up. Ooh. Hold on, my foot's falling off. I sewed so many ruffles that the presser foot was like, no, we're done, lady. You need to reattach us. Okay, I'm going to set you over there so that we can hold you up and see what this looks like. All right, all in its fluffy glory. What? Can you? Oh my god! Stop chewing. My knitting needles were getting chewed on. Yeah, I think I see at least 2 more, maybe 3. I'm hoping I don't need to do 3 more, but we can just take a quick gander at the back side. It's not perfect, but it's. There's nothing that's like too huge of a chunky thing together, so that's good. But I think we're gonna call it a show. I'm gonna work quietly a little bit by myself on this because I am gonna see. Fingers crossed if I can finish this today, but I need to stand up for a few minutes, and cats are driving me crazy. So, but on that note, thank you everybody who's come to hang out at Ruffle Mania. Fingers crossed that I can we're gonna wear this skirt on Sunday, which is what I said that I was gonna do. I was gonna have it ready by Friday. Then I was like, oh, maybe I can get it done by today. And I still, we'll get there. But thank you. You're amazing. Don't wait until tomorrow to be fabulous today. Don't laugh at others unless we've laughed at yourself. You can stop playing those green plastic army men, and I will be back on Wednesday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Stay awesome. Stay great. Until then, all right. I don't have anything funny and punny. I was gonna steal Panda subs. Pew pew pew. That's the best I got. But that's his. Ruffle on over to something fun. All right, we're out of here. We're done being punny. Bye. Oh yes, I know. Thank you. I'm quite pleased. I know with the orange one, there were sections where I had to unpick because I didn't sew it nicely. It's like a little bit where it's gathered in, but It's on the inside. Nobody's going to see it. And we're doing pretty good. All right. I gotta stand up for a few minutes. Never rush a good thing. Exactly. I want to savor this. I don't want to start rushing and fudge up because I'm not paying attention. All right. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Enjoy until I see y'all next time. All right. I'm really going to say goodbye this time. All right. Goodbye this time.